Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Yes, so it is said that when you close your eyes to fact, you get to learn through accident. Ooni of Ife is rumored to have developed a very serious headache as Dr. Lizzy brought the roof down with him for going after Tadenikawo. They said Dr. Lizzy asked him, "What is it that you want from Olori Naomi? Do you want to buy Olori Naomi?" Because one of the worst things you can do to a woman, I tell you, a young woman, is to try to take their kids away from them. Now, we have seen that even women who seem to be very meek, or some people would say weak, for those who, think that meekness is weakness. When it comes to their kids, they become the lion that you never, ever, ever expect them to become. And that is exactly what Olori Naomi has become right now. It does seem as if that move of Ooni of Ife to try and take Tadenikawo has really snowballed Queen Naomi into something that is unknown to people. You know, everyone has got two parts, okay? A person might be very, very quiet, but when you touch them where you're not supposed to touch them, you begin to see them release their venom in so many different ways that you never, ever expected. And that is exactly what has been going on with Olori Naomi. They said, since over the weekends, that Olori Naomi's communication with the Ooni of Ife is been something that Ooni had never ever expected Olori Naomi to be. That Naomi has become so stubborn that right now Naomi is ready to fight Ooni back. Now, you know that Ooni of Ife is a man that commands a lot of respect from women and all of that. And that is why you see that when the women go before the Ooni of Ife, they kneel down, they talk to Ooni of Ife. Like, you will expect that for a spouse, there want to be some kind of out of formality stuff, but you never get to see that, okay? They said if there is one woman that has never ever disrespected Ooni of Ife in any way, has been Olori Naomi. But let me tell you what's going on right now. Over the weekend, they said the convoy of Ooni of Ife entered the royal mansion, and as soon as Olori Naomi heard their sound, Olori Naomi carried Tadenikawo. They're always driving her, but this time she entered her car and she zoomed off until they called her, where she went to the Osun State Governor's Lodge to go and meet the Ooni of Ife. Now, as we are hearing, if this information is true, they said Ooni of Ife has asked Naomi to come to the palace so they can talk. And Naomi did not say, Kabiyesi Ejo. Naomi said, period, that she is not coming. Ooni has no right whatsoever to push her around, that she made it very clear. Like, she used pick her phone, call Kabiyesi and tell Kabiyesi she is not coming. They said attempt to get Naomi to talk to people. Like, Ooni of Ife has got a very good friend in Amsterdam that bought that first, a very, very expensive car for the Ooni of Ife. The man is a preacher. The man has always been very close to the Ooni of Ife. As a matter of fact, they had this relationship from London before Ooni even become king. So that man they have known for a very long time. And this man is somebody that respect Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi a lot, and time again they say this man used to interfere or intervene or what do you call, try to broker peace between Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. They said right now that man has called Naomi more than 50 times. Naomi will not pick the call. Naomi will block the phone, and Naomi is blocking everybody. Now, you do know that Ooni of Ife has a very great relationship with Oba Elegushi. Oba Elegushi happens to be one of those persons that used to talk. And when Oba talks, Naomi will listen. They say right now, Oba Elegushi will call Naomi. Naomi is not picking anybody's call. Apparently, see, sometimes we do understand that if you really have respect for people and when they give you counsel, you take it. But when you do not take those counsel, people assume you do not respect them, okay? Oba Elegushi, they say time and time again, has tried to talk to Ooni of Ife about this issue with Olori Naomi, and Ooni of Ife will go back and do whatever he wants to do. So apparently Naomi is looking at it like, okay, if these people were really there, if they are there and this man is behaving like this, what's the need of talking to them? Because me, that is exactly how I'm going to deal with this situation. They say the only person that Olori Naomi has been talking to is Paropo, and Olori Naomi is telling Paropo that whatever Oni wants to do, let Oni do it, that she is ready for the Ooni of Ife. So right now, with everything that has happened, Dr. Elizabeth is said to have called the Ooni of Ife. You notice that Dr. Elizabeth is not around. She is in Switzerland, where she's always based. Her businesses are there, and so she has been there taking care of some of her businesses for the last maybe like a month or more than a month now. Dr. Elizabeth has not even been around the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They said when Oni made that move to want to collect Tadenikawo from Olori Naomi, they said one of those persons who really kicked against it and called Ooni of Ife was Dr. Elizabeth. I'm telling Dr. Ooni of Ife that, look, you are taking counsel from the very wrong people that you shouldn't even be talking to. These are the people that you are taking counsel from. That whatever it is, you need to know that you are not going to win. You cannot win because, no matter how big a person is and no matter who a person is, the thing is that nature and posterity plays no favorite. They will come back to the time, as in when it is time, they will show you that you have always been wrong the entire time, that you need to stop, taking counsel from these people you're taking counsel from. You're taking counsel from people who are seen to be your enemies, but for you, they are your best friends, because they said that Ooni of Ife right now has some kind of relationship with some of the elders that everybody had always known that they are all against Ooni of Ife. And these are the people who are giving Ooni of Ife the counsel. The same people who told Kabiyesi that he is king, he can marry as many wives as possible and marry even more, and are still introducing, women to the Ooni of Ife to get married to, are the same people that are telling Ooni of Ife that should he take Tadenika, he should take Tadenikawo from Olori Naomi. And unfortunately, Kabiyesi is taking the counsel to heart, and Kabiyesi is routing towards what they are counseling him, what they are asking him to do. And this is not going well between Kabiyesi and the mother of her son, that is Olori Naomi. They said Dr. Elizabeth called Ooni of Ife and told Ooni of Ife that, why on earth would you want to do something like this? What do you want from Olori Naomi? Do you just want to finish her? Because this is when this lady is going to stand up and fight you like the man that you never knew she is. Because every woman has got a man in them, okay? When you pinch them where you're not supposed to pinch them, they get up and they fight, especially when it gets to do with their, offspring. And this is what we are hearing. And they said Dr. Elizabeth was very, very upset, expressing her dissatisfaction and anger towards the way Ooni of Ife has treated Olori Naomi. This is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.